Good afternoon. My name is Morgan Freeman. Well, not really. It's Sean Frisbee. One of the four brilliant minds behind industry powerhouse Fresh Footwear. Over the course of the past 10 years, simulation years of course, Fresh Footwear has remained, for the most part, true to itself. There has been laughter, tears, and anger. So let's take a journey, shall we? From bitter rivalries with another group in C Outro, to drastic strategic changes to differentiate ourselves from the competition. Sean Frisbee, Katie Stroh, Lauren Dean, and the one and only Emerson Smith. We are Fresh Footwear. Year 11. Our initial strategy was to offer high quality shoes at a higher price with a large quantity available. In year 11, we initiated the construction of a Latin America plant as it was the cheapest to produce with no tariffs and cheaper shipping. We took out a $75 million loan to commence construction on this Latin America plant. Oh, it was going to be good. Year 12. We planned on closing down North America in year 12 because the shipping and production costs were extensive. However, we were unable to stay consistent with our plan due to internal conflicts. In year 12, we took the Plan Upgrade A for Latin America, which is the reduced reject rate by 50%. We did this to offset the fact that we had a high reject rate due to the quantity of models we offered. We did not do production in North America because production costs were extremely high, at $26.70. North America was strictly dedicated to the private label. Year 13. In year 13, Fresh Footwear dominated the private label market across the regions. We had a high market share, receiving all of our bids. However, there was a crucial error made, as the company lost negative $3.72 in Europe Africa for shoes, getting only 91 cents profit. We also increased our SQ rating from 4 to 5 because we were following our mission statement of high quality merchandise. We focused on Latin America, increasing advertising, rebate offers, and decreasing delivery time. Year 14. In year 14, we increased our SQ rating yet again from 5 to 6 to build upon our brand name of high quality shoes. We initiated Plant Upgrade B in Latin America to reduce production run setup by 50%. This would reduce our cost of goods sold. But ladies and gentlemen, private label was our downfall again. A crucial error was made, showing the company losing 37 cents per shoe. That was not very fresh. You guessed it. Year 15. In year 15, we initiated Plant Upgrade A in North America. But yet again, private label was our downfall. We dedicated way too many shoes and didn't receive all of our bids. The benefits truly did not outweigh the costs. Year 16. In year 16, we recognized that we were uncompetitive in the marketplace as we were not differentiated as shown by the strategic group maps. We noticed that there were no competitors in the bottom right of the map. That area included the low quality price and the high models. We adopted a new strategy to get on in there. However, there's a catch. The majority of our team's vision conflicted with the steps taken by one of our members, entrusted with the BSG decision entering. Therefore, our SQ rating remained high and our price was low, which was not our plan. So we bombed. Year 17. In year 17, we were able to actually implement our drastic strategic changes, and we restructured the way Fresh Footwear does business. We reduced our SQ rating to 2 and lowered our costs immensely, so we were then able to more than double our operating profit margins in almost every region. We had the biggest increase of that simulation year being plus 36. We were ready to discuss why we were so awesome that day. Thanks for missing that class, Marie. We understood that the low SQ rating shoes would negatively affect our image rating, so we had planned to offset that negative image rating by maintaining a high corporate social responsibility and continually pursuing celebrity appeal. We also dished out $1 in dividends. Year 18. Fresh Footwear bought capacity in Asia Pacific and Latin America, 400 apiece, because we were able to meet all our demand. Our demand was too high with the capacity we had. We decreased our models by 10 in all regions, but increased to 500 for the internet segment. We did not have enough capacity to meet our demand, so we had to decrease our advertising to meet our demand, but still put out bids on Ace Federer and Tiger Green. We increased our operating profit margin for a majority of reasons in internet and wholesale segments. We also dished out $2 in dividends. Year 19. In year 19, we didn't increase our market share in Europe-Africa because negative exchange rate adjustments. We changed 2 weeks delivery time to 3 weeks to decrease demand. We increased energy efficiency initiatives to find ways to increase our image rating. We repurchased 300 stock to boost EPS, ROE, and the stock price. You guessed it, we also paid out dividends of $2.50, which helped increase our stock price. I Can Do It was also challenging our market position. We figured this out by not eavesdropping, but because they are extremely loud talkers. Year 20. We were not meeting demand. We reduced North America demand by raising prices because our costs were higher there. We made a charitable contribution by increasing from 1 million to 6 million to increase our image rating. And of course, raised dividends to $3 and buying back 300,000 stocks. This was our last year. 5th place we finished. Some of our strengths. We differentiated ourselves from the pack. Our price, models offered, image rating in the first half of the game. However, the change in our strategy made it hard for us to maintain this. We won the Gold Star Award 4 times out of the 7 potential. We found out this was useless, but a feat nonetheless. Our revenues consistently increased, and in the last 4 years, our credit rating was strong. Mistakes and lessons learned. Private label. We relied way too heavily on it, and our costs were too great to maximize profits. It is truly a risky business. Another thing we learned, build, build, build. We couldn't meet our growing demand, so we had to reduce spending on things such as advertising so we could lower our market demand. Consumers are also highly price sensitive. And most importantly, getting along is important in business. The old wish I knew now what I knew then category. Well, exchange rates and shipping suck. It's hard to maintain a high image rating with low quality shoes. Corporate social responsibility is not really worth it. It's too expensive for a not so great payoff. Good for environment, not so good for investor expectation. Our greatest downfall was ourselves, and we needed to be more consistent, sticking to our true strategy, and in that, we might have fared just a little better. And last but not least, throughout the course of this game, a bitter rivalry was started. Detroit Red Wings, Colorado Avalanche. New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox. Ladies and gentlemen, Fresh Footwear, see outro. A smear campaign was started. And that is our presentation. Fresh footwear. We may not be winners in the game, but we are winners in our hearts.